My wife said, "You're not fun anymore. I want a trial separation." I nodded. Sure thing. She expected drama. Instead, I helped her pack. "I'm going to stay with Brad," she announced. Like I didn't know about her 25-year-old personal trainer. The one with the tribal tattoos? Good choice. 2 weeks later, I'm at my niece's graduation when Sophie, my wife's younger sister, sits next to me. "Amber's an idiot," she whispers. "Sophie's always been the pretty one." Amber knew it. Hated it. "I'm sorry she did this to you," Sophie says softly. "You didn't deserve it." For the first time since Amber left, I feel something crack inside my chest. I've been so focused on being strong, on not falling apart, that I forgot what genuine kindness felt like. I thought I wasn't enough, I admit. 12 years and she just threw it away for abs and a motorcycle. Sophie's eyes fill with tears. She's always been selfish. Even as kids, she'd break her toys rather than let me play with them. She pauses, looking down at her hands. I watched you love her completely, and she took it for granted every single day. We grab coffee after the ceremony. Sophie tells me about her messy divorce 2 years ago, how her ex cheated with his secretary, the most cliche betrayal possible. "I swore I'd never date a married man," she says, stirring her latte. "But technically, you're separated." I laugh for the first time in weeks. "Very technically," she gets quiet. "I've always thought you were too good for her. That makes me terrible, doesn't it? Thinking that about my own sister?" "No," I say, meaning it. "It makes you honest." Our second dinner, she brings takeout to my empty house. The place feels like a museum without Amber's chaos, her half-finished art projects, her essential oil diffusers, her collection of self-help books she never read. "It's so quiet here," Sophie observes, sitting on my couch. Amber needed constant noise. TV, music, something always playing. I forgot what silence felt like. Sophie looks around at the empty walls where Amber's motivational quotes used to hang. She always needed external validation. Even her Instagram posts were desperate pleas for attention. I enabled it, I confess. Every time she started something new, the blog, the jewelry, the life coaching, I funded her dreams hoping she'd finally be happy. Sophie's hand finds mine. "You can't love someone into loving themselves." That hits deeper than anything Amber ever said. Sophie continues, "I watched you shrink yourself to make room for her chaos. You stopped talking about your dreams, your writing. You noticed that?" "I notice everything about you." Her cheeks flush. I turn to face her fully. "Sophie, I spent 12 years walking on eggshells. With you, I can just breathe." Sophie curls up next to me. "I like quiet. It means you can actually think." She traces patterns on my chest. "My ex used to say I was boring too. Said I didn't have enough fire. Turns out, some people mistake chaos for passion. Amber's fire burned everything down," I whisper. "Yours just keeps me warm." When she falls asleep against my shoulder during the movie, I realize I haven't felt this peaceful in years. Not the exhausting kind of love I had with Amber, always performing, always trying to be enough, but something steady and real. 1 month in, we're Instagram official. My phone explodes. "Are you kidding me?" Amber's text is all caps. "Thought you wanted space? Not with my sister. You're with Brad." I moved on too. "That's different." Sophie and I are at brunch when Amber storms in, Brad trailing behind looking confused. "This is sick," Amber spits. "She's using you to get back at me." Sophie doesn't even look up from her mimosa. "Actually, he's really good in bed. Thanks for the recommendation." I almost choke on my pancakes. Amber's face goes red. "We can work this out." Brad meant nothing. Brad, wait, what? Amber, you wanted excitement. Brad's 25 with abs. I wanted someone with a brain. Sophie's got both. But we're married. Divorce papers were filed yesterday. Amber stares, finally realizing she played herself. Sophie squeezes my hand. Should we tell her about Vegas? The look on Amber's face when she sees Sophie's ring is priceless.